Hey, Justin.
Hey.
You want some water or anything? You got some water. Good deal. Alright. You want to talk to me if I take those off? You gonna behave yourself?
Yeah, I ain't, like I told everybody else so far, I ain't going nowhere.
Alright. Let me get the keys for you.
I'm guessing this is what, or about what y'all talked to me, you ain't heard about the other day?
Well, hold on just a second. Let's get everybody's situation comfortable first, okay?
Alright.
On the 16th of March 2020, a body was discovered near the Konosaga River, uncovering a murder case involving 20-year-old Justin Hooker, Nadia Schwarz, and the victim, 27-year-old Kenny Bunn, a plan they believed was perfect.
There we go.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it feels too great to go back in that car with those.
Yeah, sorry about that. Listen, we do want to talk to you and realize that there's every time there's two sides of a story. And we've been talking to people about stuff, which you know.
Yeah.
Before I do, I need to read you something, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any question if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand your rights?
I do, but wouldn't you do anything?
Well, that's fine. But listen, it's just something we have to do because you're here. And we can talk about it more, okay? And at any point you don't want to talk, that's all you got to say, okay? All right, having these rights in mind, would you be willing to talk to me?
Yeah.
Okay. And you understand your rights, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any idea why we're here? You're kind of talking about it just a second ago.
You guys don't have something to do with what y'all talked to us about at my own self.
We didn't talk to you about it too much out there.
I was still there.
Yeah, you were there, but you know what we're talking about, right?
To an extent.
To an extent. Well, what do you know about it?
I know we all found the body, and I know that y'all questioned her because she was the last one seen.
Inside the interrogation room, Justin appears unusually calm, almost cold. He believes everything was carefully planned, leaving no trace behind. But outside, investigators are quietly closing in.
I mean, he might. I mean, I'm a biter.
Biter?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Trust me, he knows. When people say, "Oh, don't worry, not bad," I'm always like,
Before we get started, can I just get your basic information? Name, DOB.
yeah, sure.
What's your full name?
Nadia Schwarz.
How do you spell that?
Nadia Catherine and Swartz.
What's your date of birth?
February 26, 2000.
Just had your birthday.
Yep, 20 years old now.
And phone number you can be reached at?
I'm not. I just got a new phone, so I'm kind of still iffy on the number.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not like real good with remembering my numbers when I first.
You shouldn't have to remember yours.
7-6.
Miss.
I'm Joanne. I'm
Mother.
her mother.
Okay.
Justin Peyton Hooker.
What was it?
Peyton, P-O-Y-T-O-N. Hooker.
I don't know why I was thinking Paxton for a while.
But they won't talk to Michael?
No.
Okay.
Michael,
Phone
wash your
number is
hands,
also,
please.
phone number is also, she probably have it.
Warm water.
Oh, she'll have your phone number as
Yeah,
well.
it's also, I got the phone at the same time, so.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. When did y'all get the numbers?
Right after I destroyed my phone, it destroyed it by accident.
It was the end of January. I
Oh,
can
okay.
get you an exact date.
No, that's fine.
I didn't mean to break his. I thought it was really my phone. I threw his and like,
Justin.
crap.
Did you already get the big date of birth?
Oh, 11/22/99.
And his phone number is 706.
So, do y'all know what we want to talk about?
I'm not sure.
Well, what do you think we want to talk about?
Last night,
Well, I had to go take Michael's, he had a friend over here. I went across the bridge, last night, taking his buddy home.
Mhm.
I assumed there was something going on over there. Don't know what it is, but I assume that might be what you're over here for.
Yeah.
I just seen that there was a crime scene there because I had to go across the bridge, take him home. I had to come back, but I have no idea what it's about.
Okay. Yeah, it is about the bridge. So it's about Kenny. You know Kenny? How do you know Kenny?
He's my ex,
Okay.
and the relationship wasn't the best. He got me on stuff. He kept yelling at me about stuff, and
Meth is what he got her on.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm off it now.
She's off it now.
It's hard to do. That's an accomplishment in itself.
She did it on her own too.
With the help of him. If it wasn't for him, I would have never left.
The initial interview at Nadia's home feels strangely relaxed. Both of them speak comfortably, as if they have nothing to hide, but that very ease begins to raise suspicion.
Investigation.
When's the last time you and Kenny talked?
Last time me and him talked was I wanted to ask him something, so I went over there Saturday just so I could say, because I want to know why he treated me the way he treated me, because he had a knife to my leg and said if I left, he'll cut it off. Had a knife to my dog's neck and said if she don't stop chewing stuff up, she was going to slit her neck. I want to know why he was so mean to both of us. Got to the point where my dog would hide underneath the bed. I got to the point where there was a couple of times where we had this dog kennel for Outlaw so we could potty train her better, the way my mom did Cleo and Gizmo. There's times where he'll basically locked me up in the kennel and said, if you leave, I'm going to bash your head in.
So you're saying Saturday you went to his house? Is that on Sonia Drive?
Yeah, I went to his so I could ask. I just want to know why he treated me that way.
Okay.
Because it hurts. Like I can't. Those memories are not going to go away. The fear I had and everything that I went through. And I just want to know why. And why he said he didn't mean it. He was so messed up on it to the point where he wasn't thinking about anybody else. He was thinking about his next fix. That's what all he was thinking about was his next fix.
Was he still using?
I don't know. His mom says he's not, but again, he lies to her all the time, and he got to the point where he's been lying to me. So I really don't know.
How did he get his money for his?
I worked my butt off every single day, and he would yell at me when I get money. He's like, he would be like so mad at me if I don't get his next fix. So I went and got it so he could just not yell at me anymore.
Okay.
But I dropped him off at a gas station, and he got mad at me for I forgot what I said. I don't remember what exactly I said, but something I said ticked him off, and he said, "Pull over, I want to walk." So that's what I did. I pulled over. He got out of the car and started walking. I felt bad because I didn't want him walking from the gas station all the way back to Pass. And I said, "Hey, can you just get back in the car? I'll drive you back over there." He's like, "No, I'm not getting in that car with you." So I said, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm sure. I don't want to be around you anymore." So I just drove off.
Now, what about you, Justin? You and Kenny, had you talked, or y'all having any
We
issues?
don't really talk.
Have y'all had issues?
Not since like Sonic, which was like 2 months ago.
The moment Kenny's name is mentioned, Nadia's demeanor shifts. She pours out emotional and detailed accounts of their past, unknowingly exposing deeper motives she tried to conceal.
Yeah, he
2 months
he
ago?
went to Sonic, and
That's where she works at.
that's
Okay.
that's where I work at. But he went to Sonic, and I still work there. And he was trying to get me to get him back, and he's like, "If you don't come back to me, in my books, you're considered a whore."
I told him that he just needed to leave her alone, and he ended up driving off after that.
Yeah, turned it like whenever he passed Justin, he smiled, flipped him off, and kept driving.
So, and how old were you, Justin?
20.
20. Okay. So I know when I was 20, if somebody would have said something like that to my girlfriend, did it get a little bit more animated than that? Like,
No.
I know
Kenny just kept driving off.
So the last time you saw or talked to Kenny was on Saturday, which would have been the 14th, I think.
I really don't know. It was
That's the
14th.
14th. Now, you just said that you'd like to see your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Why do you want to see her?
Just because if they pick me up, I'm sure they picked her up, and I'm sure she's scared. She got anxiety
Why would you think we're picking her up?
because they asked me where she was at.
Oh, there's that. Yeah, that's pretty easy to answer, right? So listen, a lot going on. We've talked to a lot of people. We're just trying to figure stuff out. Always two sides of the story, and a lot of times stuff happens. Okay, what we have to determine is, did a good person just, did situations get out of control, a bad thing happened that really wouldn't happen, or somebody's just a bad person. Okay,
Y'all got the wrong people though.
people for what?
If y'all are picking us up, then y'all have the wrong people
Why is that? Why do you say that?
because we didn't do anything.
Okay. Do you have a cousin named Kevin?
Yeah,
Did you buy a gun from Kevin?
I have before.
When did you buy a gun from him?
I've had some in the past from him, and
Listen, so by talking, you know that I know a little bit more. We're not here to beat you up. I promise. Verbally.
I did not do anything though.
Okay. You didn't buy a pistol from your cousin Kevin, or you did buy one a while back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so let me ask you this. We are looking into what happened to Kenny. Okay, we all know that, right?
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what y'all talked to me about the other day. I not heard about.
Have you talked about that to anybody else?
Not really. I mean, I told one of my friends in Utah that something was going on, but
Surveillance footage from a gas station reveals a different story. Contrary to her statement, Kenny leaves with Nadia, and that is the last time he is seen alive.
I didn't really know what it was exactly, and I knew we weren't involved.
Okay. Friends in Utah, when did you talk to them about it?
After y'all talked to us,
Okay. So let's start off, let's do some basic stuff here, okay? But you and Nadia live in the apartments, Skyline
Yeah.
apartments, together? Okay, how does she normally get to work? Now, I was confused, does her mom come and,
she drives her car.
is that the Honda,
Yeah.
the blue Honda CRV, or is it an SUV, right?
It's not exactly an SUV, but
Like a hatchback, what's the
smaller.
Yeah, but it's not a car, but it's not it's not like a Tahoe, or it's like right in between, right? And what hours? When does she work?
Just whenever. Usually daytime, but
So
when,
does she work on Saturday?
not Saturday, because she was with me Saturday.
Oh, so she can work with you when you're working for Whitco.
She wasn't supposed to, really, but it's our anniversary, and I wanted her to ride along.
Oh, okay. So just spend time together.
Yeah.
So she worked with you from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Yeah.
And you could have been in your truck or your Tahoe. Now, so what do? Do you drive from y'all's apartments to Whitco?
Yeah.
And then you get, I guess, a delivery truck, one of the everyday trucks, do your routes and stuff. What did y'all do once you got done working?
What, on Saturday?
Yeah, after you got done working, what you did?
Just went back to the house.
To the apartment on,
Yeah.
in Dalton?
House.
Yeah, you know what I mean. What did y'all do when you got there?
Just hung out and stuff. It's our anniversary. We're just kind of wanting to watch movies, be close to each other, stuff like that.
Gotcha. How long did y'all stay there?
Pretty much the whole day.
Okay, did you ever leave at any point?
You know?
What, so just stayed there pretty much? Didn't go out getting food, Taco Bell, anything like that? No?
Well, I don't remember really.
If it's
That would have been.
I can't remember what I had yesterday to eat, so yeah, that's fine. So Sunday, what happened Sunday? Did she have to work at Sonic on Sunday?
I think she did.
Okay. You don't know for sure though. What did you do Sunday?
I went over to my brother's on Sunday.
Where does your brother live?
He got a new place recently, so I can't tell you the exact address on it.
How long did you stay? What time did you get to James's and how long did you stay there?
I went over there probably around 7 or 8-ish, something like that.
In the morning?
No.
At nighttime?
Yeah.
Okay. How long did you stay there?
I stayed there most of the night.
Okay. So you weren't with Nadia Sunday night?
Yeah.
Where was Nadia?
She, I thought she was at the apartment at first, but
So you thought she was at the apartment?
yeah.
Okay. At first, what did you think? What did you?
I mean, I know that she's already told you, that she wanted to see basically why he did whatever he did. And,
That kind of upset you a little bit, I could tell.
yeah.
Because he's not the greatest person. From what Nadia said and from other stuff that we found out.
Yeah.
With that in mind, you know, so how old are you?
Back in the interrogation room, cracks begin to show in Justin's story. His admission of owning a .22 caliber firearm places him directly at the center of the investigation.
20.
So when I was 20, my girl goes back around her ex.
Trust me, I'm not.
That ain't cool,
though.
but that ain't cool though, right? So you were thinking she was at the apartment, but obviously she was not at the apartment, right?
Right.
Okay. So, back to your cousin Kevin that we were talking about earlier. You said you bought a gun from him in the past. What kind of gun did you buy?
What kind? Like when?
Well, how many guns have you bought from him?
I'm not trying to get my cousin in trouble, man.
Yeah, we ain't worried about that. This is like a little league. It's just a gun, mate. You can actually sell and buy guns. And, I mean, it's as long as you're not doing it as a business.
Yeah.
No, that's not what we're here for. So what kind of guns did you buy for your cousin?
I bought a shotgun from him before, but I was already 18, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Bought a pistol from him.
When did you buy it? What kind of pistol?
It was a 20, or 20, the smaller.
22?
Yeah.
What kind was it? Does it like have a wheel on it, or does it slide back?
It was a little revolver.
It's a revolver. What did it look like?
It was like a revolver on it. No, it was
Like what color was it? Was it black, shiny?
black.
Okay. Was it like a shiny black or like a dull black like this?
Shiny.
Okay, like a high gloss finish. What did the handle look like?
It just had a little wood handle.
Mm-hmm. When did you buy that from?
Probably about a week or week and a half ago.
Okay. Why did you buy it?
I just bought one in general. It was a dangerous apartment complex, kind of. There's people out there who look like they're on you.
So home protection, self-protection. Okay, that's fine. And you said you bought that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
All right. Now, then that was it, just a shotgun and a 22 revolver.
Yeah.
Did the revolver have a name? Do you remember the name of it?
The what?
The gun, did it have a name on it?
I don't remember it.
You know, name. You just got it for protection, that was it. Where did you keep it at?
I did keep it up on the top shelf.
Where do you keep it at now?
I already resold it.
Who'd you sell it to?
I sold it to somebody who was like 40 years old.
Just a random person, or did you sell it to somebody you knew?
An old buddy of mine.
I'm not trying to jam them up. Just, who's the buddy? Listen, I know that you bought the gun on Saturday. I know that you didn't stay at your brother's because I talked to James today. I talked to Kevin today. Okay? I'm not trying to jam you. Listen. I'm not trying to jam you up.
As detectives present evidence and statements from others, Justin's composure collapses. His breathing becomes rapid, his eyes unfocused. The confidence he once had quickly fades.
But we know more, okay? You know that we know. We didn't just show up for you for no reason. We didn't just show up for Nadia for no reason, okay? We're not here to jam you up. I understand that stuff happens. Sometimes good people get put in bad situations by other people. I think Kenny put you in a bad situation, right? I was 20 years old. I know what it's like when a guy comes around your girl. He has no business. Listen. I know what you talked to. We talked to these people. I know the statements that you made to them. Okay? I'm not just making that up. You know that I know that. I know that after something happened at the bridge, that you and Nadia went back and got the cell phone off Kenny. I know these. How would I know this stuff? unless I talk to the people that you've already talked to. Okay? You make comments to your brother, and you make comments to your cousin. Listen, it's your brother. I understand. That's a tight bond. I have a brother myself. But your brother has kids. And you don't want to put his kids in any type of situation, do you?
No.
So we got to sort this stuff out, okay? Now, it's very important, okay? I know you're scared. This is a very nervous situation to be in, okay? But what you got to realize is we're not here just by chance. We just did pick you up by random, right? We know. And the best thing to do is just come clean with it. Because right now, Nadia's going to talk with you. That's fine. All right.
And I already have the lawyer in mind too.
That's fine.
Can I make a phone call too?
You'll be able to make a phone call on the back. All right? Come on. You all right?
Okay, fine. All right, come on. Slow breath, okay? Slow breath. Breathe, 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 breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe.
You call the nurse?
Yeah, my girlfriend. Just breathe. Breathe, breathe,
We
breathe.
got to do rest. We got to focus on you right now, okay? Just breathe. You can't talk
It's
to
more
them about
important. It's more important than I am.
Breathe.
It's all right. Breathe. Deep breath. Slow down. Breathe.
Fine.
I know. Will it help if you sit down? But we don't want you falling out on us, okay?
In another room, Nadia begins to confess. What seems like an attempt to justify her actions instead confirms Justin's direct role in the shooting.
I had him in the car with me,
You had,
Kenny in the car with me,
so Kenny was in the car with you.
and Justin was in the back seat.
Justin, did he know Justin was in the back seat?
No. Because I just wanted the answers on why he wanted me dead so freaking bad.
So, Kenny was under the impression that just you and him were going to be talking. I mean, I'm asking, is that what you're saying? But Justin was in the back seat. Does Justin have a gun in the back seat?
Justin didn't have a gun.
So, when you guys go to the river, it calms you down. Did Justin stay hid in the back seat
Justin stayed in the car.
without Kenny ever knowing he was in the car? Okay.
Where was he at in the back seat?
Just, he was behind Kenny. And
How did Kenny not know he was in the back seat?
it was dark, and I just don't really work in the car. And me and Kenny got out because I just wanted to go in the woods. Justin walked behind me just to make sure I was safe. And Kenny
Still without Kenny knowing, though.
Kenny knew. Kenny actually knew he was there because Justin, like, he could hear Justin in the background. Justin actually had it good, to be honest.
Now, that's what we want. We want you to be honest. Did you know when he was in the backseat of that car that he had a gun? Be honest.
At the moment, no. Like, at that moment, I did not know. And then
So when did you realize he had a gun? Talking about Justin. Be honest.
like, right when Kenny came attacking me and said he was going to kill me if I didn't come back with him, I punched him in the stomach. And Kenny was like, "You're going to fucking regret that. And now I'm going to really fucking murder you." And he had that death stare in his eyes, like everything was blank. And after he got up, like, after his stomach stopped hurting, he got back up and he came after me. It's like, and I'm like, he literally came after me, and he had a stick with him.
Who had a stick?
Kenny, he had a stick with and on him, and running after me. Justin freaked out and basically defended me.
What do you mean he defended you?
He didn't want me dead, so he basically defended me because I had nothing on me.
So Justin shot Kenny 2 times?
That's what I know. That's all I know, to be honest. Here and here.
Okay, in the stomach and the head. So did he shoot him first in the stomach?
Yeah, so he could go down and drop that stick.
In the end, the truth comes to light. Nadia was the mastermind, manipulating Justin into carrying out the murder. Both plead guilty and are sentenced to 30 years in prison for premeditated murder.